Why would I get a storm light? Damn. Got the weakness for this thing. Oh crap.
No more wars. Now we got this workshop.
Or not. This would give me a choice. Oh crap.
So Drvahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
That's... damn it. There's gotta be a way down. Oh, looks like there might be. Oh, hell yeah.
Easier when I was a kid.
Oh crap. That's interesting. Can't see what this is, sir. Anywho. Oh hell.
These will keep.
Good times. I'm not frightened. Really?
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
scrabbling a bit. Can't override it. Perhaps I can learn how to confidence. Rode right into that. Stocking up.
And this is good for now. I don't need to. Besides, he's my. Oh wait, I might lose him actually. I don't know if it's. I'll be gone. I'll be too far, or if it's. I don't know. It's weird. Meridian. Any off chance. Woo. Okay. I think I don't like how far this fucking entrance is.
As Sunhawk of the Lodge, the sun has risen on a new day.
King Nabad. Yeah, I don't have guards blocking me anymore. Yeah, all of y'all, bow down to me, bitches. Oh, this is
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
Oh,
I've sent a
did that
messenger to the
wrong.
claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Drvahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Drvahl. The name?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Drvahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Drvahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace.
That's true.
If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
Yeah, I understand why he's pissed off.
When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about.
Damn it,
You were there.
Romeo! Did you fucking
Did she
shake
suffer?
your spit on me? Damn dog. Good boy, Romeo. I'm sorry, I just gave you messy hair. Anyways, okay.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Drvahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Right.
The sun
There's a
shall
garden
fall.
as the last king.
That's the word.
Our grass in those days.
Hang on a minute. Really need to go
Did he guard the other day?
just go to the warehouse quick, and then I gotta stop there for a minute. Gotta stop there for a minute.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
What?
Like what I have for sale, I promise.
Yeah.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Drvahl? I got a surprise for you.
Oh.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
It's a bomb big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Oh.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Drvahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm. Maybe there's some way I can open this window. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Drvahl's back.
Drvahl said he'd make a Vod watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace. And that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Drvahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
Shut up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Drvahl's hideouts. This must be where Drvahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Oh, you found it. Fucker. Get back here, you son of a bitch.
Drvahl did find a way into the palace. Drvahl. Saving these for the trail.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Kinda wanted to spy bot first, but... Can you stop?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Get over here! She's coming! You'll have to do better than that, Red. Can we finish this? I've got a stun gun. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravaged. Not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Okay.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way!
majestic, murderous flinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Forget about traveling light.
It can be hard to override these things sometimes. Alright, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Talk to Hearn, talk to Drvahl. Oh, then we need to talk to him. Oh, hello.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Drvahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him.
Oh.
And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Drvahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Drvahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
I don't. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. I got to grab some shit.